to work, right?
Uh-huh.
So the sister said, well, look, man, we don't, during the week, we always gone.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'll spend some time with you. I ain't gonna go down the hub,
Mm.
right? But I had prepared for it. So I said, all right, I'll do that.
All right.
So my daughter called me.
Oh.
I'm talking to her. Whenever my daughter called me, or anybody call, if you call, brother, and she sitting downstairs watching TV, out of respect, brother, I go down in the basement because I'm loud. I talk loud.
Right, right, right.
So out of respect, so I get up and let her hear that I was talking to my daughter. I said, all right, sweetie, hold on, let me go down in the basement. So she's sitting there listening. So I go on down to the basement, talking to my daughter about what we got, what she working on coming up.
Mm.
So I get finished, I come upstairs, sitting downstairs, drinking some coffee. She said, can I ask you a question? I said, sure. Why do you always go down in the basement when you get on the phone to talk? I said, first of all, we talked about this already, but being as though you brought it up, I'm going to share with you something you don't pay me no attention with, but I'm going to say it to you. I said, man, I always try to respect you,
Mm.
and that's not what you used to, but I
Mm.
still try to give it to you. I said, so I go down to the basement because I talk loud. And I try to respect you because you watching TV or on the phone, whatever you're doing up here. I try to respect you.
Right, right.
I say, but I could also be an asshole and say fuck you. I said that's what I might start doing. Just say fuck you and just start talking loud while I'm up here.
Mm.
So she says, oh, so I don't get the respect that you give your daughter. I said, man, here you go on some
No.
bullshit. Love yourself the way you love yourself.
Huh.
And love your daughters the way you love yourself. You ain't got to never worry about my relationship with my daughter. This shit just didn't happen like this, man. Me and my
Mm.
daughter work on this. We try to be truthful with each other. We share stuff with each other. I said, won't you try it with yourself first, then try it with
Mm.
your children. That way, when you hear me and my daughter talk, you ain't got to worry about that shit because you already doing it.
Sound like you jealous for real.
Man, that's what I said to her right after that, brother. I said, I think you jealous. Because I said, you fucking woke up this morning at 4 a.m. I said, were you thinking about this shit last night, man? I said, man, get the fuck out of here. I said, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I woke you up to say, hey, man, it's 4 o'clock so you don't oversleep.
Mm.
So you said, can you go make a pot of coffee? Sure. Then you going to jump on this bullshit from yesterday? Man, you was brewing with this shit in your sleep. That's why you was tossing and turning, talking in your sleep last night. Because this was the shit you was dreaming up, conjuring up like the devil. Man, get the fuck on, man. It's too early for this bullshit.
There
Oh,
you go.
you give all your
There you
love to your
go.
daughter. You give all your love to your daughter. You fucking right.
Yeah.
That's who the fuck gives me love back. I said, man, let me share this with you. I said, now, you fucking talking about, I said, you every day, you and I talk when I come home from work. We share about our day. I
Mm.
say, now, you talking about somebody don't kill or listen to you? I say, motherfucker, check this out. I text you the other day to tell you about my day before we got home. You never respond. Like
Mm.
lately, you have never been responding. I have to say something to you. She said, I saw it. I said, why the fuck you didn't respond? I said, then the the conversation that we were supposed to have when you got mad was about what I text you.
Mm.
So you got mad because I said to you, I said, man, I need your undivided attention. The
Mm.
TV is off. Get out the phone so we can talk about what you asked me about.
Mm.
So you don't get off your phone. So when you do decide you want to talk, because you put me on the back burner, I said, fuck you, man, I'm going to bed.
Mm.
So I came upstairs, man, went straight to bed. So she come up, oh, so that's what you going to do now? I said, man, get the fuck out of here. I'm going to bed. Good night. And you wake up Saturday morning. This is what the fuck? This is what you holding on to? Now, I've been holding on to this for a while. Why? Why are you having a heart attack, man?
Mm.
Why are you holding on to this shit to have a heart attack? I said, man, I ain't tripping with your shit. Your shit or nobody else's shit. Your shit, my children's shit, anybody else. I ain't tripping with that shit.
Mm.
I'm going to keep it moving, man. Oh, so what we going to do? I said, I don't know what the fuck you going to do, but I'm getting ready to walk